there's a crab buoy over there.
Is that what it is?
Watch your lines, guys. You got to try and turn him. Or run with it. Let me see.
Better go down.
Mike, I gotta go through you.
Right in the wash right here.
Yeah, right there. He's a little asshole. That's why he's so fast, because he's not that big. Guys, don't pull if you're under the boat right there.
Nice and easy, nice and easy. There we go.
One more time. We might need to just lift him. There you go. Asshole all the way around.
All right.
East Coast style in here.
So, before I get too far along, let me introduce this young lady down there. Miss Tammy. Tammy, yes. She doesn't have her name tag this trip, guys, so I don't expect you to remember her name. Tammy. There you go. Okay. Tammy's not. He's here today. Okay.
We have some brave souls getting ready to brave some potentially rough weather here.
Boys are in for a trip this time.
We're for a bumpy ride. Now you got people getting ready to go on a little Dolphin cruise, a little sunset cruise here. Good for all ages. And we're about to disembark here on the 39 hour. You ready to go catch them up?
Sorry, we don't catch them all.
What are you hoping to get?
I'm looking for some grouper, some snapper, maybe some mangroves.
Where are you coming from?
Jacksonville, Florida.
Jacksonville. You probably had to go right through my hometown there, Hawthorne, Florida.
Yeah, we drove right by that.
Yeah, that's where I'm
Have a
from.
good day, John.
You too, man. So this is your first time on the 39 hour, you told me, man.
Right.
You're high expectations?
Very.
All right. Where are you coming from?
Tallahassee.
Tallahassee.
Yep.
All right.
How you doing, John?
I'm good. You ready to catch them up, man?
I'm ready.
Right. How about you, Jim?
I'm ready.
Straight from Tuscany.
Tuscany.
He's been traveling the world and comes back to Hubbard Marina to get some fish.
Well, better fishing with
I
Hubbard.
hear you, man. St. Pete boy. Have a good weekend, sir.
And I do it by accident. Is this thing, is that a stabilizer or just a hand thing?
It's just hand, but
it's so small.
it's pretty stable. I mean, you
Yeah.
walk around unless you're. The one thing you don't want to do is move fast.
Yeah, just
Yeah, if you don't, as long as you stay slow, it's actually pretty steady. Amazingly so.
I think the 6 was one that they made big improvements in that. I don't know if they made more of the 7.
But I just taught you everything I know about the GoPro 7.
Anytime I think I know how to use it, I say this.
So we're heading out to the Gulf of Mexico. It's deceptively calm right now, but that's because the wind is pretty much coming straight behind us. So it's coming from offshore, I mean onshore to offshore, I guess is the best way to explain it. So the waves will pick up probably when we're about 5 to 10 miles out, but it'll be a following sea, so it shouldn't be too bad at all on the way out. But people will get a very different experience later tonight when they wheel the boat around and head into the waves. Then they'll know just how rough it's going to be. But right now, as you can see, it looks like it's flat calm, but because the wind, I guarantee if you were at Tampa Bay right now, you'd see how rough it truly is. But here, it's calm, but that will not last. One thing, as I tell you about Hubbard's, I don't know of any place where you can get into the Gulf of Mexico quicker than at Hubbard's Marina. You literally take a turn and you're in. The beach is not that crowded today. That's the Madeira beach side. Usually on a Friday afternoon, there'll be thousands of people out there. And of course, the Treasure Island side always has less people. But I don't see any boats on their way in right now, which tells me that it's pretty rough offshore because they never went out to start with. In any event, we're on the open water now. We will come back on if there's any trolling action. Pull him up so we can get a good shot of smile for the camera.
One more crank, right? You got it.
Yes, it's a shot.
Nah.
There it is, boy.
What a pain in the ass.
There he is, got his nose and everything. He gone. Sorry about that. Good job, Ray. Hey, all right. Gonna let the anchor out. It's kind of early morning. Sun's been up about an hour or two. As you can see, it's still pretty rough out here.
I thought we need to start beeping it twice. Like a truck horn.
Nice fish, sir.
Thank you.
Caught it?
That's the size hook you need when
Nice
you're
fish.
trying to land a fish like that.
Nice fish.
Smart X10.
What's your number?
23.
Got it.
All right. Good job.
Thank you.
Blood on the deck.
Good job. Good job. No, go for another. Come on, get another one. Come on. Hey guys, I might have to come down that way. That one is gone.
Too bad, man. I was ready to film him. Well, we're walking around the boat. A couple of AJs have come in.
Hand me the mail, sir.
And you what?
The mail.
Got him in the boat yet?
Take a break, get some lunch, come back to the number.
So mine got cut off and then they found it on the other side of the boat and got tangled up. Whoever hung it under the boat,
Got it.
AJ.
You got it.
Yeah, but he was in this big mess that broke me off. They still had him.
Color on. I don't think he's gonna make it. He's not big enough. Gotta be 34 inches. They got a short one, I'm pretty sure, over here, Captain. Nah, I think he's short for sure. Right here on the jig. Alright, got a little AJ action here. Alright. It's kind of early afternoon. I walk around here and see what people are catching. I saw this gentleman here just pull up another nice plain boat. I heard there's a pretty decent one on the stern, so I'm heading that way. It's still pretty choppy out here. There's a mango just came in. Check it out. Nice fish, sir.
I'll take it.
Watch those hooks.
Nothing handy enough.
Got a fish on? Got a fish on? Keep it? Oh, okay. I didn't mean you had to stop. I was coming to film it. Bar jacks, nice big mango. Is that the one? Who caught that one? You got him? Nice fish. Gentleman reeling up the fish here. I think, yeah, you got a little mango on there. All right. We're gonna keep strolling. I see some more fish up the deck here. Another mango.
We need some help here. Can you pull Will with somebody?
Jason! Call Jason, he's right around me. Porgies and bar jacks and a couple of nice mangoes. Mango just came in, bar jack in the bucket. Good job, sir.
No, it's not even a barjack. It's fighting like it's a little,
Probably got the cork.
he's an AJ, but he's not quite big enough, I think. He had me trapped in a hole and he came out.
Nurse shark.
Nerf shark.
A man needs a nurse. There you go.
How we doing?
All right, all good things got to come to an end, and every trip comes to an end with a dinner from Tammy.
Thank you. And dessert.
And dessert.
Yes.
They bit pretty steady all throughout the trip. Of course, at night, it was quite the challenge. I mean, this, believe it or not, is like the calmest it's been the whole trip, and I'd say it's at 3 to 4 right now. But it was every bit of 5 to 8, pretty much, I'd say 3/4 of the trip, certainly all night. But I ended up doing okay. I haven't got my final count, but I got about 15 mangoes. I ended up with 2 gags, keepers that is, broke my little slump that I've been in. And I got 2 red grouper as well, barely keepers, but keepers nonetheless. And a mixture of other species as well. Got broken off twice, so I had a shot at a couple of more gags. I'm quite sure they were gags. Never really had a good AJ on. I did catch one that was, I'm guessing, about 30 inches. He was clearly short. But there were probably about a dozen keeper amberjacks caught, quite a few barjacks, and probably more gags than I've seen all year, really, certainly since the season actually opened. There's got to be close to 20 head of gags on here. So that was pretty impressive. Several really nice red grouper caught, including one that I'm sure Larry Miller caught it, and I'm pretty sure he's in the jackpot. It'll probably tip the scales at least 20 pounds. We'll see. I'll show it to you in the morning. But unless someone catches something bigger than that in the next 15 minutes or so, I'd say that will hold on. And we are now officially leaving the Gulf of Mexico and coming into Johns Pass, which is essentially a part of Boca Chica Bay. Kind of tell it's probably still rough offshore because you don't see any pleasure boats pulling out. Normally on a Sunday morning like this, you would see half a dozen private boats lining up or heading out about this time, but I don't see any, and that lets me know that offshore it's still going to be a bit bumpy today. See some jacks. There's was a mahi-mahi that was caught. We got about 3 or 4 of them. Pretty good sized gooser there.
Gotta take that mangrove over there. That's for my
It's something, the mahi-mahi, you got to take them pictures of when they first come out the water. That, if you've never seen one, that fish when it comes out looks like a rainbow. Now it's a bit gray. They turn color pretty quick. You got buckets of fish here, a nice gag in there mixed in with a jacks, another mahi down there. Fish lining up to be cleaned here. There she is. Good morning. Good morning, Captain Hubbard.
Good morning.
Lining up to be cleaned. Now tell the truth, she outdid you, I'm sure.
Oh, she always out fishing.
Good morning, how are you?
I'm gonna go behind her.
Yeah.
Let's try to get a picture with that.
All right, you want to get a picture of you holding both of them?
Here, Larry, grab one.
41.
41.6. Yes, sir. You don't
Well,
want
we
to reel
saw
out
the-
more than 1 or 2 of them.
The red grouper was slightly outweighed by the gag grouper. So I got good news and bad news for Larry Miller. He lost on the red grouper. It was what, 17-6?
6.
But he won with the gag grouper, which was
17.8.
there you go. So he came in first and second. Big show off.
Second place.
Well, 41.
I think
Four-
I'll be 38.
41.4 is the size to beat. It's possible, but I think that other one's got you. I think he's thicker.
38.
30, you were pretty close. 36.5.
36 pounds. How much is that one?
That one was 41. Well, that ends another 39-hour trip. Of course, no 39-hour trip is concluded without the ladies, the lovely ladies of Hubbard's Marina that make it all possible. Hey, I know what time it is.